everything is the same. It's two sides of the same coin. So like the narcissist and the empath, they're just, it's a scale. And so if you're an extreme on either side, it's not good. It's knowing how to have balance. Like there's a time to be more narcissistic, meaning that it's easy for you to set boundaries, to think about yourself. And then there's a time to think about others.
Yeah.
So like if I'm in a fucking business meeting, a negotiation, I'm going to be way more narcissistic. I'm here to fucking win. But if something comes up, I can be more empathetic.
Yeah.
Whereas if people get caught, and that's their lesson to learn, like the super empath, helping everybody, always has a face on. But I know for me, at least, I can sense beneath that smiley face full of resentment, anger. It's like, dude, you ain't fucking tricking me,
Yeah. There was fucking Muhammad Ali, and he was laying in his fucking bed at night while his parents were fighting, and he was like, I'm going to be the greatest,
Yeah, man.
There's a moment where you have to realize you're not the greatest and start working towards being the greatest. Oh.
What?
No, it's crazy how good like my fucking hips and ass feel, like skipping 3 steps, It's just like
nice.
You can feel it. You're like, wow. Just skip 3 steps and it was no biggie,
Skip to Maloon.
Yeah. My darling.
What chapter are you on?
Let's look. 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Yeah, cruising. Cruising.
I've been waking up at 3:30.
You have?
Yeah.
Wow, nice. Pretty consistently?
Yeah. It's really hard to find that perfect spot, because like I can't wake up at 6 o'clock. Because if I say I'm going to wake up at 6, I'm not going to wake up till like 7, But at 3:30, like, I don't know what it is, but 4:30 didn't really work, but some reason at 3:30 I can wake up and I have no problem. So it's just just try new things, right?
Yeah, 100%.
But for every reaction, there was an action that was taken, and I'm going to bed at 9:30.
Are you?
Most nights, yeah.
Nice.
And then on nights that I stay up late, right?
Which are, like, how many times a week would you say?
Once.
Nice.
Maybe twice.
Yeah.
But it's easier to wake up at 3:30, and then that night it's easier to go to bed at 9:30,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going right to bed.
But knowing that, too, now is like, it's like the difference that wakes you up. You're like, oh, well, if I wake up now, it'll be easier to go to bed at 9:30 tonight,
Yeah, especially like if you're working out too. You're working out, so you're putting your body through physical exertion. You're going to work. You're kicking ass. You're taking names. Yeah, by the end of the day. Just like what we were just talking about, the only reason why people, suffer from anxiety or any of those things, in my opinion, is because they have idle time.
Yeah.
Idle time's the devil's workshop, right?
Right.
So yeah, if you got idle time, if you're not going to the gym, if you're not kicking ass in life, then yeah, you're sitting around thinking about the past, worrying about it, regret, wishing you could change it, whatever. Or you're thinking about the future.
Yeah.
And how most of the time when people think about the future, they're thinking about it in a way that it's not good.
Right.
So it's like, if you're just like we're doing, you focus. What do you want? I want an extraordinary life. I want to be an extraordinary person. What does that mean? I got to go to the gym. I got to build my business. I got to fucking do this, that, and the other.
Yeah. And then also, making that switch from somebody that like puts everything off to the next, I'll just do this tomorrow. It's the hardest thing to just say, I'll do it right now. And that's what I've been trying to do is like, if I think of something and instead of just saying, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. Like if I wake up at midnight and I think of something, you know what I mean? Then I just take care of it right then and send it off.
Yeah. What's that? I think it was George Strait, you know?
I don't.
If tomorrow never comes. Is that George?
I think it is George
or
Strait.
Garth Brooks.
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Have you ever heard do you know who Tom Segura is? Comedian. Him and his wife have a podcast called Your Mom's House, and dude, they've ruined Garth Brooks' life.
Really?
Oh, dude, it's wild. Just like you'd have to watch it, but oh my gosh, dude, it's hilarious.
If tomorrow never comes, Garth Brooks.
Close, but too far away.
Yeah.
Man, pretty pumped, dude. Got 4 cameras now.
Yeah. It's insane.
So now we'll have one for the guest, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of the GoPro.
Right.
Will probably like that, you know? So the quality, will be pretty consistent through all of them. But like you were saying, it's pretty wild. There's like, you know, as we keep doing these things, like this shit just comes to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Like you were saying last night, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
When you went out the other night and people were like confirming to you, like the universe is telling you, like, hey, keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah. It was weird, man. I've never, because I've always been the party boy, you know. Everyone's always been like, let's take shots, don't be a bitch, you know, like little things like that. And just that huge pendulum shift into like, oh, wait, sorry, I didn't mean to offer you a drink, you know, people saying those things. And I was like, whoa, that was different. Or, you know, people opening up to me more than has ever, because I feel like most of my life there was a lot of surface conversation, right? But now it's getting deeper and people are opening up more, and it's weird, you know?
Yeah. But is it?
It's not weird. Yeah. I mean, it's not weird at all. In fact, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like just life is real.
And like I said so long ago, like I already knew your heart. Like you are such a caring person. So like myself, like, so I love hearing their stories because I truly do care, you know?
Yeah.
So I really do get excited and shit like that because I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome, you know?
Yeah,
like,
thanks for trusting me with that.
Yeah, tell me all your shit, you know?
Yeah. But no, it's funny once you I'm more of an emotional person, you know. Matt sent me that picture of his daughter. I got all like teary-eyed, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful thing, you know. I love Matt and I love his wife and I love his daughter, you know. So it's like old Ken would never get teary-eyed, you know. Man. It's like you care more, you love more, and gosh, it's a weird thing, you know.
Yeah,
it's
not
not weird,
what do you think was like the biggest shift when this all started?
Caring or
the whole fucking thing?
Gosh.
Because, dude, we met in 2013. We would hang out like sporadically in and out, you know, but then like the last couple years like really came back together.
Yeah. I don't know. Autopilot. I was on autopilot for a long time, you know.
Do you think it was that? Did you have that experience in the shower?
Yeah.
With the mushrooms? Was that before we really reconnected?
Yeah, that was with my friend Christian. We were up at his cabin. I ate quite a bit. And I hadn't really tripped out before that, you know? Like I was like, I don't feel anything.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And then I had that experience. And yeah, maybe that was when I started changing stuff, you know? But yeah. Everything that happens to you that's negative, though, you could either get worse or get better, you know? It's like, I look back at like relationships. Every time I got out of a relationship, I really like thought like, man, is it me? You know? And when I was in that relationship, there's one that I can think of pretty closely, and everything was always my fault, you know? And then I got to the point where I'm like, man, this isn't all my fucking fault, you know?
Yeah.
And then that, you know, you start thinking about that, and then that multiplies, and then this multiplies, and then, you know, you get into something else where you get comfortable, and then it starts, you know, slowing down again, or you're backtracking, and then all of a sudden you take 10 steps forward, 8 steps back, and it's just this ongoing game of waking up and getting plugged back into the matrix, you know?
Yeah, it's like we were saying in the store. Like, yeah, if you're not aware that you're even like playing a game, it's so easy to just get sucked back in, you know?
Yeah.
Like, especially more than ever. Like, man, as we're going through and doing these, you know, the science together and shit like that, like and more consistent, the more consistent I am, the more like I'm having these downloads, you know?
Same.
Like that idea I had, like, hey, every day we wake up and every day we do stuff. You get moving. Like, hey, you don't not, if you don't want to play the game, it's called death.
Yeah.
You just die.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you doing every day? And is it adding energy to your life, or is it taking energy away? Or is it creating a better life, or is it creating a worse life? And if you just make those little adjustments, you know, fucking everything just changes like crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild, man.
It's so wild. It's so wild just to, because like it happens and you don't even think about it too. Like seeing, you know, that account. It's like, that's just energy, you know?
Totally. And it's reflecting back to you. Like, that's why, man, I mean, to go super deep, because I believe 100% of shit's just a holographic matrix. So that's why, like, I see my portfolio or anything, it's a reflection of me and my energy. Like, what am I doing? Like, that's why, again, like when we talk about on our galactic meeting is, I just got this idea because, again, like, I really do believe that I'm creating the whole thing and we're creating it together, you know?
And that's what, I mean, going out that night made me like think of that even more. And I think about this all the time because my friend Jared is like the most, like, to me, eye-opening version of this. Like, I hadn't seen him in forever. I went to high school with him, Hollister wearing, Abercrombie and Fitch, drove a Honda Accord. I see him at my fucking buddy Marshall's wedding. And it was like, you know, he's living in the back of a fucking trailer, nationally known shoer, fucking smokes cigs, chews. I go into his little like horse trailer or whatever, right? He sleeps in outside, actually, under the stars. Doesn't even fucking use a sleeping bag. He puts a blanket down, fucking puts his hat over his head in the rain or whatever. Doesn't give a shit. Whoa. And sleeps outside. Like, fucking man, bro. Like, just a fucking hard life, right?
Tapping into his roots.
Yeah. You know? And it was weird because I was like, there had to have been a transitional time, right? But how short is that transitional time? Like, for me, it's been what, a year that I haven't, maybe even less, that I haven't been a party boy, right? Yeah. And I go out and everyone sees me as a different person now.
Oh yeah, because you are a different person.
Because I am a different person. And it's happened in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
That it's happened so shortly, no one's even talking about the old Ken anymore. No one's even thinking about the old Ken. Now they're just like, oh, this is new Ken. This is how fucking everything is, right? Yeah. But there was a transitional time when people were talking shit. You know, people were saying things.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, not when I was going out, people would be like, oh, you're not going to drink, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Oh, you're quitting. But then that was the first time to me that nobody said anything to me. They were just like, oh, sorry for offering you a drink, you know? Yeah. Like, it was weird, but it's such a short amount of time of making changes every single day that you become a new person. It's very short.
Yeah. It's short for you, though, because you have the confidence to, especially like with your closest friends, you know, I know how close you guys are and, you know, the camaraderie there. So you have the confidence to say, oh, no, I don't do this. Yeah. And so once they respect that enough. So most people, when they get hit with that, they're just like, oh, yeah. And then they go back to being a little bitch, you know?
Right.
But no, that's the key, is that you have to say, like, no, I'm making a change. This is what I do now. And then they'll respect that.
Yeah.
Once they respect it, then they change. You're actually, like, making your reality change. Like, you make a declaration to your reality saying, I don't do this anymore, or I'm not going to do it for 90 days, or whatever it is.
Right.
I'm making a declaration. It's going to test you, especially like with those friends or people that are closest to you. And then you say, I'm the fucking boss around here. Okay?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, no sweat.
Yeah.
Because even like last weekend, like, dude, we all had fun no matter what. So it's like, you don't really have to drink or do these things to have a good time, you know? And like, if they want to, like, I could care less. Like, I don't give a fuck if people drink. I'm just like, hey, I don't want to.
Well, then you have Jay, who didn't really drink that whole night, you know?
Also, now you're influencing people through your example.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I like, dude, I want all my friends to fucking get it. You know, I want all of them to do better. I want everyone to experience how good I feel right now.
Right.
You know, we talked about brain clarity, mind clarity. The clearest brain I've ever had is when my body feels fucking amazing. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like my body feels great. I just took 4 steps and it was like my hips worked. Nothing felt out of place or whatever, you know? Man. It's like stretching every day for an hour has been working, you know? And sometimes I hit it at night. And it's like, I don't know. Like if I said that to somebody, right, they'd be like, oh, I could never do that. And it's like, no, you could fucking do it. You just choose not to.
Right.
You choose to be in pain every single day,
right.
You know, because, hey, I've been there. I remember when I was like, I don't need to stretch. I'm an athlete, you know. I remember saying those things.
Yeah.
And it was because I was a fucking lazy piece of shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was just.
Or that obsession.
Yeah.
Like now you're obsessed.
Yeah.
With being that different person. So it's easy to make different decisions when we decide I want to be different, you know?
I can't remember what movie it is, but I think about this movie a lot. There was like some rich villain in a movie, right? And it shows him doing yoga. And it's like it's like smoking 2 barrels or something like that, right?
Lock, stock,
and two. Yeah, something like that. Maybe a Guy Ritchie film or something. But it shows like the evil villain, right? He's like top notch, but he's like doing all these yoga poses nobody can do. Like, and he's like only 3% of, or like 1% of the world can do that move, you know, or something like that. And I was like, God, that guy's a tool bag. But now, like moving forward where I'm at now, I'm like, fuck, man, I can't wait till I can say that to somebody that I can. Hey, only 1% of the world can hold that position that I just did, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm the evil villain now, but man, I just want to be the best at everything, you know?
Yeah, man. The 0.001% of people on the planet, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be a slave anymore, you know?
Yeah. And a slave to what?
Fucking media, marketing, who knows?
Your old programming.
Yeah.
Because we are a slave to our programming.
Yeah.
So it's like you can either choose to program through your own conscious will, program, you know, good programs, good habits, or you're a slave to the conditioned habits of our lives from our parents and from the environment that we grew up in, our culture. Like it's always trying to program us. But once you wake up and realize I am the one, you take control of your life. Like we're saying is, hey, take total responsibility for your life. I'm responsible for everything that happens.
Yeah.
So the only way my life is going to change is if I change my evil ways, quit being fucking lazy, quit eating like shit, quit being a slave to your addictions, whatever they might be.
Right.
Fucking sleeping in's an addiction.
Yeah.
Fucking watching TV. Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, so many.
And I still have, dude, fucking one thing I battle with is my fucking phone.
Yeah.
Like that's an addiction. Scrolling or fucking, dude, I catch myself all the time. Like fucking look at crypto, take it off, fucking open it again. Like a fucking lunatic.
Well, I will tell you that turning my notifications completely off helped me a lot with that.
Oh yeah, I have no notifications on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I have things I visit.
I set timers now.
And then the timer goes off saying, get off.
So I set a minute timer. Like if I go on my phone, it's really easy. You just swipe down. You have the little timer thing. Stopwatch, alarm, timer. And I'll hit 12 minutes for the dryer because I set timers on that too because I only dry for like 10, 12 minutes. But if I start looking at my phone, I'll scroll down, hit that timer, and I'll hit start. And then after that minute's up, I'm done.
Whoa. Yeah, so you get the little fix that comes with the scrolling or looking at your portfolio.
Well, and I try to post. I try to post in that amount of time. So like if I'm going to do a post, I give myself a minute. And I go in and I do my posts. I do my couple posts, right? Because typically I plan my post before. So like I'll, take the screenshots of my, Crypto Pro or, plan out what I'm going to do. And then when I log in to Instagram, I'll hit that. Cause dude, that was what was getting me is I would go to post and next thing you know, I was like 10 minutes deep.
Yeah. Fucking wormhole.
In a wormhole and fucking reading comments on some stupid ass post that who gives a shit about.
Yeah. It'll get you.
It'll get you so quick.
Fuck
and
yeah.
so every time I go to post anything or do anything on there, hit that timer for 1 minute.
Nice. It's a great strategy. So then like it's setting an anchor. Once that goes off, it's like, okay, now you need to go do something more productive.
Correct.
Nice. So yeah, whether that be the stretching, if you're at home or whatever it is.
Or go start doing some crypto stuff, moving stuff around, think about my next post, work stuff. And I've even noticed too, like because if I think of something like, oh, I need to call this client, I just call them right then.
Right.
It's so fucking weird how I used to be like, oh, I'll just call them tomorrow. And I would never set a timer. I would never do anything. I don't know what that is, right? But it's so weird that you just get stuck in that like, oh, I'll just do this tomorrow. And why is tomorrow like, dude, it's fucking 2:00, right? Like, why not say, oh, I'll do this at 4:00 or why is it always the next day?
Yeah, why not an hour? Or why, like you're saying, is it's a 10-minute call. Just do the call and then you release all the energy that you were holding on to from something you have to do.
Yeah.
Just get it fucking done.
Yeah, but then you don't think about it. And then maybe you think about it the next day, or maybe you think about it 3 days later and you're like, oh, and then you're like, oh, I'll just call him tomorrow. And it just continues on forever.
Oh, yeah.
But if you just fucking do it whenever you think about it, dude, I call customers at like 7, 8 o'clock sometimes now. If I'm like, oh, fuck, I need to call them. I'll call them.
Nice.
Hey, I know it's late. This is the reason I'm calling you.
Yeah.
But I set reminders on calling clients. But it's even easier now, too. Once you get in the swing of it, once you write down your day every single day, like, people ask me what I did the day before, I can remember what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so weird that
100%.
So weird that I used to be able to like alibis to me, like, and alibis even moving forward, because this is something I think about a lot. Like when people are like, what were you doing a month ago on this date at this time? You're like, people will fire off fucking answers quick as shit. Oh, I was with my Aunt Deborah. You can call her right now. It's like, how the fuck do you remember that? Yeah. How did you fire that off so quick? But I mean, that's another thing that's weird to me is how quickly somebody can like lie to you, like how fast those lies come up.
Oh yeah, like if they practice lying so much,
they're just so good at it. I can't.
Really?
Yeah, I was talking to Brandy the other day about something that had happened, and like what she had said to me, her husband said, I'm like, God, it's so fucking crazy how quick he came up with that fucking lie. You know what I mean? Like, cause he didn't even fucking think about it. It just fired off,
Oh yeah. Like a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah. And I've been around him when stuff like that happens. When you ask him, like, instead of just telling the truth, he'll make something up and it's so quick. It's
do you feel that the lie?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 I think everybody can feel it, but no one how often do people say, I don't believe you?
Yeah. It was like even my conversation with my dad yesterday. Like I could just tell he was trying to manipulate me.
Right.
And old Ken would have fucking fallen for it, Like I'd have been like, yeah, you're right. You're my dad, whatever. Right. But now I'm just like, dude, he's like, oh, I have to pay a membership fee to hang out with my son. And I'm like, dude, you don't want to hang out with me. You never call me to hang out. You know what I mean? He doesn't like
for favors.
Yeah, you call me for fucking favors.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, so if you catch a tip on something, and I'm like, dude, a tip is me telling you to buy XRP.
Yeah.
That's a tip. You want me to come over and fucking do everything for you.
Right.
And I'm like, not only that, but we don't understand is everyone pays the membership. I'm going to come over and do something for free for you. Still, you're just going to pay the membership and I'll come set everything up for you. And then he's like, whoa, I got to pay a membership to hang out with my son. I'm like, dude, quit trying to fucking manipulate me. You know?
How long has he always done that?
Always. Everything.
So there's a great lesson, man. In fact, he's such a great teacher for you.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's guilt throwers and guilt catchers.
Yeah.
So what he's doing is he's serving you up a fucking guilt sandwich. Oh, I've got to pay a membership. Like, even the tone, like, it's so manipulative to make you feel guilty so that you'll do what he wants. But look at how strong and confident you are. Like, oh, no, I see your game now.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to play that game with you anymore. In fact, now that I see it so clearly, no soup for you.
Yeah.
You don't get in no matter what.
Yeah. And you can call whoever you want. But, dude, Phil even still calls me sometimes with questions about buying XRP, you know? Like, Phil's not your fucking answer all. Phil knows everything. And I was just like, yeah, Phil knows a lot. Phil is a very smart guy. But he doesn't know everything, you know? But, yeah, it was just so funny that... And, dude, I called Phil, and Phil's like, yeah, you're right, man. I'll tell your dad he needs to get a membership. And I'm like, yeah, well, just so you know, my dad can't get a fucking membership. Like, no matter
he's
what.
Blacklisted.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah. You're out of the club, bro.
Yeah. Dude, he has had his entire life to change. And
He's had his entire life?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking 61 years old, dude, and you're still a manipulative piece of shit. You know? So weird to me that, like, your wife fucking threatening to leave you a million times, all your kids fucking hating you. Like, nothing has ever woke him up.
Right, dude. Yeah.
My sister won't talk to him. My sister Chrissy fucking stays the night at all of her friends' house and says she hates being at their house. My fucking little brother fucking can't stand him. You know what I mean? Nothing has ever shook him enough to fucking wake him up.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
He would rather have surgery on his shoulder to fucking fix it than work on it.
Right.
Just a fucking bag of ass, dude.
Yeah.
Just a giant fucking gallon bag of fucking fat, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that just, like, no matter what life throws at him, just, like, won't wake up. Just won't wake up. It's always someone else's fault.
$240,000 in debt. When I left, that company was in zero debt. How long has that been? I mean, 2019, right? I think in February is when I left. Zero debt. Fucking $240,000 in debt. And he just keeps taking loans out against his fucking house and shit to keep it.
But not his fault.
Not his fault, though. It's everybody else's fault.
Yeah. Poor me.
The employees. Yeah. Just nothing's going to wake that fucking guy up.
Yeah, man. Dang. But that's, like, again, like what we always talk about is, like, as the game gets harder to play,
yeah,
if you don't wake up, dude, you're just going to get fucking recycled, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, we're all leveling up. Like, if you're not going to, like, dude, you're out of here.
Yeah.
You don't get to fucking play the game anymore.
Yeah. Well, and that's why, you know, and I know you don't believe in demons, but that's why I think that there are people that have demons that are just feeding on them, right? And then I think there are people that the demon is just fully taken over, you know? And I think that my dad's demons have just fully taken over. They're in full control of him, you know?
Oh, yeah, man. I would believe when you say it like that. It's the same as, like, with God. Like, I believe in a God. I don't think it's necessarily the same definition. So it's like, hey, I don't really care what you call it. I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I believe in what you're saying. Like, yeah, he does have demons. And just like Napoleon Hill says, is like, when someone is first introduced to violence or like a gang, first they abhor it. They want to reject it. But if they're constantly surrounded by that influence, finally it takes them over and then they accept it.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I have no idea. You would have a much better idea than I do about his childhood and his upbringing. So, yeah, dude, that's when the demons start. Then fucking go through adolescence, you know, whatever that was like, goes through the army, all this type of shit. And then eventually it's just like you're saying, like, they're in control now. His demons, he didn't learn the lesson or hasn't learned the lessons that he needs to learn in his life. So he's just, like, given up. And that's the fucking worst thing that people could do. Give up.
Taking Norcos every day, fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Just, dude, sitting on the couch, eating fucking Taco Bell, fucking probably hasn't shit solid as fucking in years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Diarrhea every fucking day, you know, just like, sounds horrible, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I've
been
there though, you know?
Yeah, and if you played the game for so long, like, you don't know. You just wake up every single day feeling the same or feeling similar, doing the similar things every single day.
You know what's funny? Is I'm going to send this to my dad too.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And he's not going to fucking listen to it. but I'm going to send it to him. I'm going to give him the chance. Hey,
Yeah.
there's a better life out there. Stop being a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not hard. It's just, I mean, as much as like just walk around your fucking neighborhood 3, 4, 5 times a week.
Yeah.
Just get up and get fucking moving. Like, you don't have to make this radical change. Just start doing the thing and you'll get the energy to do the thing.
Yeah.
Just keep doing it. Like, yeah, if you haven't worked out fucking forever, yeah, don't go to the fucking gym. Just start by walking a mile in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then maybe you'll see fucking Joan and Bob. It's like, well, what's up, guys? And you make new friends. Next thing you know, you got a fucking walking gang, you know? You know?
Yeah.
That's how you change your fucking life.
Yeah.
But, man, yeah, you gotta fucking do it, man.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, and that's what your stories is making me think about, is most people give up. They give up. They're like, dude, I don't think I could do it. Like that mountain, like I could imagine putting myself in your dad's shoes, like thinking about the mountain that would I'd have to climb to get control back over his life. Fuck, dude, that's fucking Mount Everest, you know? So he's like, instead of climbing that mountain, it's just like, fuck it. Fuck it, dude. I'll just numb myself, distract myself.
Yeah.
And keep playing my ego game, you know? Yeah. It's worked so far. I'm 61. I ain't dead yet. So it must be working at some level.
Right.
But it's like, oh, dude, most people just give up to what we've talked about in the garage, an extraordinary life.
Yeah.
I'd rather be dead. I would rather be dead than if I got to that level, I'd just be like, oh, handful of Norcos. Fucking see you later, alligator. Dude, yeah. Like, because that sounds like a horrible life. Just fucking sitting around loafing all day. I don't get it.
Yeah.
That sounds dumb. I'm trying to get on that yacht, bro. I'm trying to party.
Yeah. I also don't understand not wanting that. Like now that I'm on this like hunt and I want like the best life and I want everybody around me to have a great life. Like I can't, looking back, I'm like, was there ever a time when I didn't want that? Or was it, you know what I mean? Like yeah. I think about that a lot too. Like, did I just think that it was going to happen to me? Like, I don't understand why I wasn't trying to get better every day back then, you know? Like, and I've always had like a good work ethic, you know, like I've always like showed up, made money, even thinking about sports, you know, like one of my coaches said to me, run as hard as you possibly can the first 2 sprints. And then after a while of doing that, then you run as hard as you possibly can for every sprint. Whereas like some guys wait until like the last 10 to run as hard as they can, or the last 2. Mm-hmm. If every week you're running as hard as you can in the first ones, by the end of it, you're going to be running as hard as you can for every sprint.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Because
you're
already thinking about limitations on the first few.
Yeah. But if you're taking fucking time off, and then you're putting it all in the last one, you're fucking wasting the exercise.
Right.
Yeah, you're not putting it all. So the only way, and so like little things like that always stuck with me, you know, like I always ran as hard as I possibly could in the beginning. And then slowly over time, you're in good enough shape to where you can run that hard every single sprint, you know?
Yeah, because if you're not running full blast the first 2, but then the full blast the second 2 versus the running full blast the second 2. I bet your last 2, giving it full blast on the first, fuck, that's probably super confusing. Your last 2 are probably comparable to the last 2 where you are giving it 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're fucking dog ass tired. Yeah. And dude, even today, sometimes when I leave the gym, I almost throw up.
No, wouldn't you agree that you've already put it in your mind and trained your mind that in the first 2, I'm not going to give it 100%. So that's what's locked in. So even if you say you're giving it 100% in the last 2, you're really not.
Right.
Whereas in the first, you're coming to it saying, I'm going to give it 100%.
Yeah.
So even in the last 2, by the end of the first 2, you're like, fuck, I'm feeling great. I'm going to keep fucking going, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. That's what we're talking. These little teeny tiny adjustments. Like, man, the big adjustment I made that has fucking been wildly effective is like me changing up my electrolytes at night. Dude, my dreams are crazy.
Magnesium.
Oh, yeah, man.
I've been doing that in the soda water. I sent that to you from Gorilla Zen.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been having the wildest fucking dreams, dude.
Yeah,
Last night, yeah, just so fucking vivid and crazy, and it makes me think the metaverse is real. Like there is millions of me out there just doing, like, making different decisions than me at every moment.
Yeah.
Like seeing things out. Like there's probably a fucking homeless fucking drug addict fucking Ken out there, you know?
Yeah.
And there's a fucking yeah, I mean, more so than ever, I believe in the metaverse. You know, there's just millions of me, criminal Ken, fucking saint Ken, fucking, you know, all sorts of versions of me out there. Just fucking, you know, doing the same thing I'm doing. Probably right now talking on a fucking podcast with you, you know?
What if the realization was that even in this reality, they are you?
Yeah.
So like the guy, a homeless guy living under the bridge right now, he is you.
Totally.
Just a different fucking skin suit.
Yeah.
That's where the ultimate like compassion and empathy comes from, is to say like, hey, like you are me.
Yeah.
You are a reflection of me, just playing the game.
You had the same choices
right.
that I made, but instead you chose to be fucking doing
whatever
meth
landed you there. Yeah. Yeah, man, 100%. Yeah, man. I mean, that's...
And maybe that's why I've become more emotional, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just more empathy, more, you know, feeling when people fucking talk to me about things, like, you know, and I can tell people are opening up, and like, man, it's like, yeah. It's just weird. It's weird, the feelings like, oh, I feel something, you know. It's crazy to talk about on a podcast like this, but it's weird. Like I truly feel something when I talk to people.
Yeah.
I feel their energy. I feel talking to them. I feel their sadness. Yeah, it's just. But, you know, show up for these people, you know, like if somebody reaches out to you and invites you to something, they love you enough to invite you to that. Show up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Show up to their fucking kid's quinceañera or, you know, whatever. Right. Because they're excited about something. And even if they don't show up for you when you're doing something, like I hear that a lot too from people is, oh, well, I'm such a great friend and nobody's a great friend to me or something, you know. It's like, why are you doing that? Why are you being a good person to have somebody else be a good person to you, you know? Like,
oh yeah, that's, you're never gonna fucking win.
Yeah,
you'll never win with that mentality. But that's, again, their karmic game, their game that they're playing, like in their head, is that like, hey, if I'm a people pleaser or I'm doing things for other people, they will come back in return. Like, nah, that's not how it fucking works.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just a good person with no expectation, then it reflects back to you, you know? And, because, I mean, something I've thought about a lot, it's like, and we talked about this, you know, a few lessons back on the science, is like that everything is the same. It's two sides of the same coin. So, like, the narcissist and the empath, they're just, it's a scale. And so, if you're an extreme on either side, it's not good. It's knowing how to have balance. Like, there's a time to be more narcissistic, meaning that it's easy for you to set boundaries, to think about yourself, and then there's a time to think about others.
Yeah.
So, like, if I'm in a fucking business meeting, a negotiation, I'm going to be way more narcissistic. I'm here to fucking win, but if something comes up, I can be more empathetic.
Yeah.
Whereas if people get caught, and that's their lesson to learn, like the super empath, you know, helping everybody, you know, always has a face on, but I know, for me at least, I can sense beneath that smiley face full of resentment, anger. It's like, dude, you ain't fucking tricking me, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's like my dad.
Yes.
My dad was said he was a done deal. He's getting the membership. Then the very next day, all of a sudden we have a whole new story.
Yep.
You know, and it's like, dude, you fucking, for the last fucking 20 hours, thought about how you could fucking manipulate your way around this $1,200.
Right. So he is I would say, you know, and having known him, you know, narcissistic.
Yeah.
But it's not, neither one is bad. It's just like, he does not know how to tap into empathy. That's it, you know? It's like he doesn't know how to care and feel and stuff like that, whereas he's just stuck in that pattern. So it's like, dude, like, I see your fucking game, and I can set boundaries to be like, nah, dude. Yeah, I ain't playing that game. That's why I said, like, dude, I'm glad you're the good cop. I'd be the bad cop. Like, dude, listen, dude, you don't fuck with my dog. Like, you ain't in.
Yeah.
You ain't in. It's not for you. Fuck no, dude. Click.
Yeah.
No way, man. I don't play that game.
Yeah. I got Brandy calling in on Saturday.
Calling in?
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Science?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. I've been thinking about asking her to get in, dude. Fuck, dude. That's sick. Yeah, that's crazy. Because a few times this week I thought, going back to that thing, because we all have it. We have this like unconscious to-do list. Mm-hmm. Like I'll be in the shower, like that's where these things will come. Oh, you should have brandy, dude, fucking. Oh, dude, and then when I get out of the shower, it's like that whole fucking thing is gone. Yeah, I have this whole fucking plan in my head. Oh yeah, dude, I gotta fucking hit this person, this person, this person. I get out of the shower. What? You know?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on, dude? I don't even smoke weed anymore. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
What was I supposed to do?
So I'm glad, again, like the universe always working on my behalf, you know? Like, oh, dude, you didn't even have to reach out. Ken fucking did it for you. He's like, oh, cha-ching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I sent her the link.
Nice. I'm fucking so excited about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is lovely, man. Nice. I'm fucking pumped. That's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, Andrew's been killing it just from my conversations with her. She hasn't even fucking started writing that shit down yet, you know?
Yeah, man.
But it all comes in waves, you know? Because
totally.
I was there, you know?
Yeah. I was there.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is like, my own testament of it is like, dude, when you really play and give it just a little bit more, it is the difference between like writing it at night or not writing it at night. If you just consistent, you will see some fucking weird, wild, magical shit show up in your life, you know?
Yeah. When you're tired laying in bed and you're like, fuck, I'll just do it tomorrow morning, you know?
Right.
And then instead of after you say that to yourself, go, don't be a bag of ass, just get up and do it right now.
Yep.
And then you make that choice to do it right now. Then maybe when you got to follow up with a client, instead of telling you're going to do it tomorrow, losing that negotiation, now you're fucking going to call them right then.
Wow. Yeah, you're training yourself to follow through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah. And
something else that's even helped me is like scheduling that time. So my nighttime one, I've been trying more and more to get it done earlier.
Yeah.
So it's not the very last thing I do. So like I'll close my day, like let's say even like 6 or 7 p.m. I'll write in it. And then I don't have to think about, I can go and hang out with Noah or I can do whatever I'm going to do. Yeah. And that's already done. Like I don't have to wait until right before bed when I do it, you know?
Yeah.
Which has really been helpful for me. But again, going back, like we got home last night, like probably 9 o'clock. I'm tired as shit, you know, sore, and getting Noah off to bed. And it's just like, you got to go do that. And I was just like, all right, man. Yeah. Went and did it. No big deal, man.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, too easy.
Too easy. Yeah, man. I haven't missed a single day in it.
Dude, I dropped off this was another big win. I dropped off a quote yesterday. And typically, you know, when I close somebody, you know, I get asked this question a lot, and I'm just like, you know, well, we don't know what's going to happen, right? They're like, hey, is this the final price? And typically I'm like, oh, well, we don't really know what's going to happen, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I don't really talk numbers with him. And when he said that to me, I laughed and was just like, listen, man, I would budget for $10K above this price, actually, because the while you're here's or this or, you know, bead board on here, let's just take that off. You know, oh, the toilet, we moved it from the floors. The ring's bad. We got to replace that. I'm like, really, this is the final price for what you guys have picked out. But there's things that unknown, things you're going to add on to it. So I'm like, you guys should budget for really $10K above this. And he was like, oh. He's like, well, let's just not go above that $10K. But I would have never have said that to somebody.
Above the additional $10K?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got the second money.
Yeah.
So now he's like, I mean, not necessarily that you have to get it, but he's already in his mind closed on an additional 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that fucking 41,000, because he told me 31 was all he was going to be in. And then I came in at 41. And before I could tell he was stressed. I could see it in his face. And so all I did was like, hey, man, I think you already know that this is going to be more than what your budget is. And he's like, yeah, I already know. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, as long as we're on the same page. And I'm like, do you want me to just tell you the number now so we can fucking break the ice? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, it's 41, something, whatever it was. And then he was like, oh, he's like, okay. And he's like, is that the like last price that I'm going to pay? And I'm like, listen, man, this is construction. Everybody, the while you're here's, or there's unknowns, or we open something up. And I'm like, hey, this is in perspective, this is a small job, like if I'm doing a 240K job, I always tell people you guys should budget 10%. 24,000 above what the job costs. Yeah. Right. So yours is 41,000. I would say $4,000 or $5,000. You're probably going to spend above this, but I'm like, really, you should budget for 10K because you guys are going to add some shit while the job's happening. Cause like they didn't have a toilet in their bathroom remodel. We'll probably add that, cause who wants to fucking look at a brand new bathroom with a off-white fucking toilet, Yeah. But
oh yeah,
there's always before the quote signs, right? And then when you're going through it, and he's like, okay, he's like, he's like, it's crazy how easy you are at talking numbers. He's like, I'm in sales, and he's like, I have a hard time talking numbers with clients. And I'm like, it's just money. Who fucking cares, man?
Yeah.
But old me had such a fucking hard time talking numbers, but I always got it over with and I always closed deals. But now I'm like, yeah, this isn't, you're signing a contract saying that this is what you guys have negotiated on. There's more to this job that you're going to come out of pocket.
Yeah.
But
it'll be your decision.
Yeah.
Cause like you said, like brand new bathroom and an old toilet, like you're going to look at that and you're going to want to change it.
Right.
I'm not here to sell you anything, but I'm just here to tell you that is going to look ugly. So yeah, these little add-ons, like you said, while you're here's or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude, every job it happens.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because before the job starts, right, you're just thinking about that final price. Once you sign the contract, you already fucking thrown the money away, right? So
right.
Now it's like, now you're comfortable, things are happening. And now I just discuss that before they sign, because I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll do whatever you want, but things cost money.
Right.
And now that we're on the same playing field, that that I'm not going to just throw shit in for free.
Right.
Like, but hey, I'm going to do it for you, whatever you want.
Yeah.
But it's going to cost money.
Yeah.
And if you're telling me 40 grand's all you got, probably shouldn't start this job. But if you got 50K, yeah, I think we can get this job done for 50K because this is just the start price.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the beginning, they're trying to get the cheapest price possible. Once the construction and things start materializing, then they're like, oh, I don't want the old toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that wouldn't feel good. I'm going to have a brand new bathroom with a turd toilet. Like, no, I got to change that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they loosen up on the money.
Yeah, but I'm not going to fucking... And back in the day... it was like Brandy would like freak out, like, Ken, oh, you got to call this customer, I don't know if they think they're going to get this for free. And then I would stress out about it. Like, oh, it's like fucking $300. Who gives a shit?
And you're spending 40 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, this is just what you picked out. But as the job goes on, you're going to change that. And it's probably going to cost you an extra 10K,
Yeah, but imagine, because just like Grant talks about in that book, is even like Brandy, like her emotional reaction, it's her emotional reaction, because that's how she is dealing with it.
Yeah.
And that's why most people, when it comes to money and sales, like that's the number one thing that the client wants to know: how much is this going to cost me? And that's what scares the salesman the most.
Yeah.
When you get to the point, it's like, dude, here it is. Like, either we do it or we don't. You just get used to that. It's like, hey, no big deal. And I'm abundant. So if you don't want to do it, where's the next person?
Yeah.
Who's got my money?
Yeah.
So here's what it costs. Either you want it or you don't.
No, this is not your final price.
Right.
Yeah, you're probably going to spend $10,000.
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad you asked because, I would probably budget for 10 grand over. I'm not saying it's going to cost that, but it's a construction.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, hey, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, you see this fucking, like, this, you might change your mind on it when we're doing it.
Yeah.
That costs money. It's not coming out of my pocket. Yeah.
Yeah. Say the goodwill.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's wild, dude. But it's what's the most wild is all these little things you're talking about, these little shifts that have happened.
Doesn't stress me out at all.
And you keep saying old Ken would have done something different.
Yeah.
New Ken's doing something different.
Yeah.
That's powerful, man.
And who knows? Maybe the next Ken might say, you should probably budget for 20K above this, 30K. Or...
I hope the next Ken don't have a fucking job.
Yeah. That's coming.
Yeah.
January.
Oh, did you watch that fucking... I think I posted in the Discord that guy saying already the ECB was talking about changing up November.
Yeah. To March.
Yeah.
And I think that even proves even more that it's XRP. Because they're probably talking about that because the ECB can't fucking do business with something that is in a lawsuit with the United States. Because border-to-border fucking transactions, to them, I'm guessing the highest amount, because there's $30 million they do a day.
Oh, it's way more than that.
No, I'm just talking from SWIFT, the SWIFT account.
Yeah.
From Central Europe, it's $30 million a day.
Dude, I bet it's way more. Look that shit up, man. For sure. I just asked, hey Siri, what is Swift European transactions per day?
Allow me to direct you to Apple's rather fabulous website.
Yeah, dude, it could be in the trillions.
No.
Dude, it's at least billions.
Well, it just popped up that it's 1 to 5 working days for it to make a transfer.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's
losers fucking waiting 1 to 5 days for their money.
Yeah.
What a bunch of nerds.
Dude, you're stuck in the 70s.
Yeah, because that's when they invented Swift.
Yeah.
71, right? Or something like that.
So 44.8 million messages per day.
Right.
So messages is not dollars. That's how many transactions.
I'm just talking about the European Central Bank to the United States. I think I read it somewhere. It was like 30 million from Europe to the United States a day. $30 million in SWIFT.
SWIFT transferred 77 trillion in 2019, up from 40 trillion in 2018.
Yeah.
So, dude, I'm telling you, it's got to be billions per day.
Yeah, but that proves to me even more that it's XRP.
Oh yeah. I mean,
because
that's the name of the
because
game.
they're moving it because they're not going to use a system that the United States.
Right. Yeah, they can't. And I've got to assume that to that point is that the United States is the number one that's doing cross-border payments.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100% right. Is that they can't do business until.
Yeah, that's settled.
Right.
Yeah. So,
oh, but man, that case is just, dude, they're getting destroyed. The SEC is getting destroyed.
Yeah.
They're having the most people quit in like decades. They're saying like, dude, Congress is talking hella shit on Gary Gensler. Like, dude, he's just a cuck ass bitch, dude.
Yeah.
Like, just want a scummy,
well,
slimy
and we have
looking
more
motherfucker.
companies backing XRP.
Oh,
too.
yeah, man.
Every
Yes.
day I see a new company.
Yeah.
Coinbase is
Right.
even coming out now, which they're owned by the fucking man.
Right. Yeah, 100%. It's a publicly traded company.
Yeah.
That I just saw something within the last 24 hours. The largest exchange in Canada just relisted XRP. That's huge.
Yep.
So yeah. Oh man, talk about tips. Here's a tip, guys. XRP, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's a tip. Buy it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want me to come fucking set up all your accounts? That's not a tip.
Yeah, you got to be a member. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but dude, I'm telling you, man. That's what I was saying. Like, even when we first watched that videos, I don't know. And I quit playing that game a long time ago, like trying to figure out. I just know that it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
When it does, dude, shit's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just got rich.
Oh my god.
Took a boat crackers,
dude.
bitch. I don't fuck with broke bitches. Cause baby, I'm a rock star.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude.
Oh, it's gonna be. I mean, it's hard to imagine.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait to crumple up $100 and throw it at somebody and be like, I wipe my fucking ass with those. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh, because that video that he put that I shared last night. He said, the fact that you're even valuing in dollars, like that's what I've been telling people forever. Like the dollar, Bitcoin goes to $1 million per Bitcoin. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
That will tell you that the dollar is worthless piece of shit.
Yeah.
The fact that you have one whole Bitcoin, or you have 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 XRP, fuck, man, like that's the new standard.
Did you see my most recent tweet?
No.
I'll since I already pulled it up because I wanted to say this. It was when anyone is asked if they could go back in time and buy Bitcoin at 45 cents, the response I get is they would sell their house and car to invest. You can go back in time, buy XRP.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's 45 fucking cents right now. Well, I
Yeah.
think it's 50 cents right now. But dude, why the fuck aren't you spending all of your fucking money on XRP?
Yeah, that's such a great point. Like, yeah, you have another fucking opportunity.
Yeah.
That's actually going to be better.
Yeah.
Bitcoin will never be mass adopted.
Exactly.
Ever.
It's going to be like a fucking Mickey Mantle baseball card.
Yeah, and just
it was the Godfather.
these people think that it's the gold standard doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
Like the Bread Love guy, I like him. He's got a great stuff. He's a very intelligent guy, but doesn't mean he knows exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not going to be mass adopted. It will never be used.
Well, and he's investing into a fucking Mickey Mantle card. It's great.
Yeah.
Invest in your Mickey Mantle card, my
Yeah.
friend. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Because it's the grandfather of fucking crypto.
Right.
But it solves no fucking problems.
Right.
Yeah.
In fact, there was another guy I saw recently. He was talking because he does comparison, like so speed, interoperability, smart contracts, things like that. He says, if it weren't for Bitcoin being the Godfather, it'd be a D coin.
Yeah.
Dude, it's dog shit.
Yeah.
Slow and expensive. Like, dude, it ain't shit.
Yeah.
XRP, number one.
Yeah.
It's a number one. And now, just this week with NFTs and that whole new protocol, dude, like, get out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have another opportunity.
Yeah.
You're getting Bitcoin at 45, 49, whatever it's at right now, cents.
Yeah.
$1,000 to change your life.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Like, think of all these people we talk to on you more than me, but that are like so like resistant to. It's like, you spend $1,000 on bullshit, total bullshit, that you might as well fucking light the money on fire and fucking throw it down the toilet.
Dude, that's why I love that meme you shared of that guy standing in the corner at the party and he's like, these people don't know I have XRP, dude.
Yeah.
That is the fucking best, dude. Because it's so fucking true.
Yeah, man.
It's like, dude, I'm standing on a soapbox and saying, buy XRP. And everyone's just ignoring us. And it's like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, derps.
Yeah.
Dude, have fun. Dude, once that shit happens, dude, we're fucking out of here.
Yeah, why do you want to go spend $1 million on a house? Spend $1 million on XRP. The house is going to go to a fucking maybe 2 million, you know?
Amen.
Yeah. Oh my God. I just 2x'd my money.
But then you have to sell the house.
Yeah.
You have to sell the house or you have to get into debt to get the equity out. Like, dude, that's why it's anybody saying that real estate is a good investment.
Totally.
If you have a lot of real estate.
Yeah.
If you have a single family home, it's a dog shit. It's not, guess who it's an investment for? The bank.
Yeah.
It's a liability for you.
Yeah.
Quit paying the taxes. They'll come fucking take it.
Yeah.
Quit paying the mortgage. They fucking take it from you. It's not a fucking asset. It's a liability.
Yeah.
It's an asset on the bank's books.
Right.
Because they're getting that cash flow, that interest from it. So yeah, anybody that's saying that, I mean, to me, they're not an investor.
It's around forever.
Yeah, it is around forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, what you should be doing, the smart thing, is investing in undervalued investments.
Yep.
Like crypto.
Yeah. And once you hit 100 million, then buy real estate.
That's my plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love real estate.
When I can trade an XRP coin, one of my fucking hundreds of them, you know, or hundreds of or 100,000, right? Yeah, I'll trade one XRP for a house.
100%, man.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got other ones.
Because again, they're valuing things in dollars.
Yeah.
They just don't get it yet, man. The dollar is going to zero.
Yep.
It's happened even within the last 100 years in Germany, World War I, the Deutschmark. Dude, it's happened before. It's happening
The old system's
right now.
dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brazil.
Oh,
dude,
man.
fucking Iran. Did you see that? I shared that with you guys. Iran is fucking protesting. There was like over 1 million person march for women's rights in Iran.
Yeah, man.
Dude, it's happening.
Right.
Everyone is waking up.
Yeah.
Everyone realized. And dude, it's funny because it's not happening here because we live an okay life.
Right.
But the first places that are waking up are the places that are like, hey, why does our life fucking suck?
Right.
It's because of these government motherfuckers, dude.
Right.
It's the same thing here. All of the problems we've ever had, who created these problems?
Fucking government.
The fucking government,
Yeah,
dude.
100%, man.
And then they're like, oh, sorry, we made this mistake. Here's this fucking shot to fix it.
Right.
And everyone's like, oh, give me the shot.
Yeah.
You know? And then people are having heart attacks. You know? And then they're like, oh, it's okay. I'm so sorry. But you can't sue us.
Did you see, man, there was a tweet recently talking about a congressman who just recently invested like a large sum of money, like I think it was like $70 million or something like that, into an index fund that shorts the American stock market.
Yeah.
So this is a congressman who's shorting America.
Yeah.
It's a guy who's supposed to be standing up for America, and he's betting that it crashes so that he can get rich.
How did he get $70 million?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
He makes $290,000 a year.
Which is way too much.
Yeah.
All in and of itself. You want to fix politics, it's volunteer. It's volunteer only. There's no money. You're not allowed to take any fucking lobbyist money. That'd be the easiest
We'll buy
thing.
you an apartment. You can drive a Honda Civic.
No, or you should already be successful. You should already have the wisdom
Yeah.
from going out there and kicking ass so that you genuinely want to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
Not these corrupt motherfucking Nancy Pelosi, Bidens,
AOC.
Trumps. Oh, yeah. Did you see the
Fucking spend your $8, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another billionaire saying, "Oh, you got to pay money to be verified."
Dude.
I appreciate your feedback. Pay that fucking $8.
Dude, this fucking because every time I see somebody complaining about billionaires, I message them. And this one, it's like people are waking up, man. I can't wait to fucking pull this up. What the fuck is her fucking name? Flower, maybe. No. Dude, I don't know what it is, but my service is fucking shit right now at your place. I have the Wi-Fi on, right? No?
Dude, if you got the Wi-Fi on, then it could be because we have about 1,000 things sucking the bandwidth.
Yeah, that is true. Dude, you need to get Steve's fucking thing, man.
I know.
As like a backup. Where the fuck is that?
Oh, dude, I actually got to think I need it.
Damn, I can't believe how much I fucking message people. Isn't that crazy?
What?
Like how many messages you fucking send of just like
Oh my
stupid
gosh,
shit.
dude. Yeah,
that
people
you
just
don't
get
even-
lost in the freaking mix.
Yeah. What the fuck? I was gonna. Oh, there it is. So she shared. something, and I said, get rid of the government and taxes. Stop sending kids to public schools. They're not teaching them how to be rich. And she goes, so true. Good point. I'm like, the government is the bad guys. Remember that. Because it was like talking shit about Elon Musk and fucking, Jeff Bezos and, blah, blah, blah. And it's funny too, because those are the guys that there's like 100 billionaires, right, that they could talk about, but they concentrate on the ones that are conservative, which is weird to me, right? Like it's always those guys.
That is very interesting.
It's not Bill Gates. It's not fucking the Microsoft guy. You know what I mean? It's like, it's those specific guys that they talk shit about.
I mean, they do talk shit about Bill Gates.
Republicans
do.
But
you're right.
Yeah, it's always one side or the other. It's us versus them.
It's also what the media is putting out is what people are receiving.
Yeah, Bill Gates owns the fucking media.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, dude, if you hate them so much, stop using their stuff. Yeah. Like, oh, you hate Jeff Bezos so much, stop using Amazon. Yeah. You're supporting him. So why would you bite the hand that feeds you?
Yeah.
Literally.
Jeff Bezos fucking started in a goddamn garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's pictures of it. They have proof.
Yeah.
He was just like you.
Yeah.
Worked his ass off and believed in something.
Yeah, and built something that changed the world, and you're a turd.
Yeah.
Yeah, you work a fucking job that you hate. You live a life that you don't like. That's probably why they hate. They're just projecting because they're jealous.
Yeah.
Dude, they don't like their life. So it's like, hey, I need to project this energy somewhere to get it out of me, so I'm going to look for someone that I can project it onto.
I'm saying it right now. We will have Elon Musk on our fucking show one of these days. Dude, I send every single show that I remember to. I send it to fucking famous people. Yeah. And eventually those famous people will see that. And when we have them on here, I'm going to look at them and say, hey, pull up your messages. Yeah. That's me fucking messaging you.
Nice, man. Persist until a miracle happens.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
man.
It's going to fucking happen.
Right.
Yeah, we keep every week we show up and do this show.
Right.
More and more people. Dude, when I went out, people were talking about the show.
Yeah.
Even if they only watch the short clips or whatever, right?
Right.
They're talking about it.
Right, man.
And then, just that new download I got, that there's apps out there that you can just upload the show to you just upload it to that and it uploads it to everything.
Right, man.
And that's more opportunity for more people to catch this word,
Yeah. Again, going back to that quote, man, do the thing and you'll get the power to do the thing. Yeah. More stuff it's like a snowball, as we just show up and keep moving forward, like more stuff just keeps getting piled onto us, more tools to make it more effective, more efficient. Like it will just keep piling on,
Yeah.
Until again, because I'm sure when Elon's on the show, we probably won't be doing it here.
Right.
But we will be doing it.
Yeah.
And so wherever it is, dude, same thing. It's like, hey, man, pull out your phone.
We'll probably have to come to him.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But no big deal.
Yeah.
Park our jet next to his.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, homie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, or fly him out to the house
We said this was going to fucking happen.
Right, man.
We said this was going to happen, and it fucking happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the Tates, man.
Yeah. Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the fucking dojo wall.
Right.
I can't wait to have a bigger dojo wall.
Right, man.
It's going to happen.
Oh, for sure, man. It's already happened.
Yeah.
It's already happened. We just have to catch up to it.
Yeah.
It's already happened in the future, man.
Yeah.
Could be 100 days away. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, who does care?
Yeah.
Because I'm having fun playing the game right now to get to it.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, man, if I'm feeling great now, if I'm just feeling a little bit better every single day, refining my systems, again, like being aware, like, hey, what's working, what's not working, making those adjustments, like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm having fun playing the game.
Yeah, and everything's working great.
Oh, yeah, man. Better than I could put it together, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking wild, dude. And, dude, it's wild showing up to people's houses. It's like they notice, But, I mean, I guess I could keep saying this forever. But, yeah, I mean, when you are around people, they notice the difference. Like, even last night. Dude, I didn't even think about this. Going to dinner with Kate and her family. Oh, I told this to you earlier.
Yeah.
But her brother was like, dude, you don't even look the same. He's like, you look great. I'm like, yeah, I've lost 30 pounds. You know, I'm 12% body fat. My skin looks better. I drink more water. You know,
I'm richer.
I'm richer. I'm not drinking as much fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking lazy piece of shit that watches fucking 2 hours of TV every single night.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I look different.
Yeah, man. But again, that's like the universe is reflecting back to you, like speaking through him to give you a message.
Yeah.
Saying, keep going, man.
Yeah, you're killing
Keep going. You're kicking ass, dude.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Because like yourself, like, yeah, I notice it a lot. Like just people and like more and more. It's like that show Inception, that movie Inception. When he first meets that girl and he's teaching her how to do, and she, like the subconscious, he said when your subconscious recognizes, they'll start like looking, and they all like look into her and bump her and shit. Remember that part?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like we're just awake. We're awake, and now we're so aware that we're like refining even every day that we're playing the game. So it starts generating so much energy that you're just radiating fucking energy through your face. Like, dude, smiling all the time.
Yeah,
fucking
standing in line at a grocery store and people are looking behind at you.
Right.
Yeah, and you notice these things.
kids.
Yeah, kids.
Big time kids.
Yeah.
Because they're already pure.
Yeah.
They ain't got the fucking dog shit piled on
They're
them. So
waving
just-
at you,
yes,
laughing.
Man, smiling. They're seeing it. Animals,
Yeah.
big time,
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, I remember when I used to go to people's houses and dogs would like freak out. You know, now they just run up and fucking try to crawl in my lap and shit.
Yep.
You know?
Oh, yeah, man.
Huge difference.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking simulation changes, it conforms around you and who you are.
Yeah.
So, like we're saying, hey, you said it great outside. Like, dude, the hard part is looking in the mirror and saying, fuck, I'm losing.
Yeah.
You're either winning the game or losing. There's no fucking standing still.
Well, and then back to what I was saying in the garage is there's always that point when somebody fucking realizes they're losing the game, whether it's when they're a kid laying in bed and their parents are fighting and they're going, I'm going to be the best there ever was. You have to make that fucking choice.
Right.
You have to choose that at some point. It's not that they just always say that. You have to fucking be at a point where you go, my life fucking sucks. I'm a fucking loser. This is never going to happen again.
Right.
And you make that fucking choice and then you fucking move on, right? But people that think they're the best and that they can't, there's no changing me. I don't need to change. I'm the best.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the person that fucking ends up like my dad, 61, fucking fat, fucking life sucks, you know?
But that's also fake. Like, that's a fake sense of confidence. Like,
Yeah.
to say I am the best, like there's a difference between saying I am the best, I'm seeing yourself as the best versus just like egotistically saying like
Totally.
I'm so good, you know, I make no mistakes. Like
Yeah.
that's ego, you know.
Yeah.
It's as fine as a razor's edge, you know.
And just like everything else in every, like, I look at social media, I look at things and everything that it says, it makes fun of those people. But those people in that spot, they tend to follow sites that, you know, give them like, you know what I mean? Like I see girls that I know that are like that and they post shit like that. And they're like, ha 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 ha, this is totally me. And I'm like, man, I don't want to fucking hang out with you, you know? Like,
right. Oh, you just told us.
Yeah.
If that's who you are, I want nothing to do with that.
Exactly.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
100%.
Totally.
Yeah, because I mean, social media is a projection. It is a tool we use to project what we believe in, our opinions, you know, projections like that type of stuff, or how many people, you know, because so much of it can be used as a filter.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, putting yourself out there in such a way, but really underneath, it's like, that's not really how you are, you know?
Yeah. Well, and it is how they are, though. You know, they
Yes.
are not,
Fake.
they're not accepting of other shit. They're always right. They're never wrong. Dude, I'm wrong all the fucking time.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, shit.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. And if you point it out to me, I'm like, oh, you're right.
Yeah, no big deal. Thanks for showing that. Yeah, dude. But yeah, it's again the game. The universe is saying, hey, you need to make this adjustment. If you keep saying, no, I don't,
Yeah.
then you fucking get run over.
Yeah.
But if someone says something, oh, you're right, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, make that adjustment. Don't fucking do it again.
Yeah.
Dude, it's that easy.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But again, like, it's really, I don't know why, but it's hard for a lot of people.
It is to be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, they got punished for being wrong, or, like, the sense of, I don't know. Because even in school and shit, we're taught it's not okay to be wrong.
Yeah.
Where, dude, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to make mistakes.
But their whole life is surrounded by it, it's what the accounts they follow on Instagram, and like,
Sure.
like, I'm a bad bitch, especially that fucking, especially that like group of people, right? The bad bitches, right? Like, oh, I'm never wrong, fucking, gosh, man. Driving the Nissan Altimas, the fucking fish. It smells like fucking dirty fish. Fucking sleeps on a mat but has a Louis Vuitton bag, fucking 3 months late on their rent,
Yeah, but I'm a boss bitch.
I'm a boss bitch. No, you're not.
Yeah, nah, dude, you're tricking.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
but dude,
man.
It's weird, but there's people like that out there.
And here again though, but we're not just talking about ladies. There's a lot of fucking dudes the same fucking
totally.
way.
PPE boys.
What's that?
You remember the PPEs?
No.
The government was releasing.
Oh yeah.
PPE
Of course,
boys,
dude.
dude.
I'm gonna go get me a new fucking truck. Yeah. I'm gonna go get me a brand new truck. I live in a fucking apartment complex, Oh yeah, dude. No way, dude.
Government boys, baby.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop,
Government boys.
Bam, 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 bam.
Once that fucking faucet gets shut off, fucking repo man's fucking, hey man, we gotta get that truck back.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool. I'll just wait till the next time the government wants
Oh
to
my
buy
god,
me,
dude. Yeah,
I'll just,
opportunistic.
If you're not on the lease, keep the peace. I fucking love Hoodville, dude.
I love that quote, dude. Yeah, dude. If you ain't on the lease, keep the peace,
dude. As soon as that shit pops up, you're fucking sleeping on the
Oh
streets,
yeah, dude. Oh, you can't. You got a better rubber fucking feet,
You gotta kiss that smelly
made
pussy,
you some
dude.
mama, baby.
Yeah, you gotta kiss that smelly pussy. You get back in the room, dude. Oh, man.
Dude. I wonder how many, like, what's the percentage of it, especially like younger generations that are like this,
Oh, yeah. Well, and what's his name? Gary Vee fucking brought up a very good point. A lot of people are saying that the Gen Zs and Gen Xers are fucking lazy. And they're not lazy. They just found better ways to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they decided they don't want to work from fucking 9 to 5 every day and be a fucking slave,
Right.
They're making money on TikTok doing dances and shit.
Yeah.
Great. I fucking can't dance that good, I'll fucking dance anytime, but I'm not. I don't know how they get the choreographed times down and shit. Yeah, they kill it, dude.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Like, who cares, man?
Yeah, killing it. Enjoy your life.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
Why do you want to work 9 to 5? I don't work 9 to 5. I work way fucking more than that. But eventually, I don't want to work. I don't want to work this hard my whole life.
But why? Just like Grant says, I'm just doing my life.
Oh no, but
I work 7 days a fucking week.
I work 8 days, 25 hours a week.
Exactly. Yeah. And to me, it's not work. I'm just playing a game.
Yeah. And it's actually fun.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, I work way more than a 9 to 5.
I just mean construction. I don't want to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because like, if it feels like an obligation, then that takes it away.
Yeah.
Like, there's like, dude, just like Grant, that's such a great thing. Like, I'm just doing my life. I'm just doing my life, man.
Yeah.
Closing deals, fucking working out, fucking whatever it is, dude. I'm just doing my life, going with the flow. Like when you say someone calls me up and says, "Hey, you want to go to this event?" Yep. Want to do this? Yep. Just fucking put it on the schedule,
Yeah.
Just
show
fill
up
out
for
that
people.
fucking schedule. Yeah, I'm just showing up.
Yeah.
Showing up, man.
And dude, they might not fucking show up for you. They might do this. They might not do that. But him, my friend Chris Bailey does the shirts. I've never gotten praise from him ever, and I've never looked for praise. But when he like started talking to me and we had a moment and there was like some tears and shit, dude, that was the best fucking thing ever.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It made it all worth it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no paycheck is better than that type of shit, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, nothing. There's no money, no car, Dude, buying a new car or buying something, fucking Rolex or jewelry or some shit, nothing feels as good as something like that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's the best fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
And then for me at least, I'm just like, fuck, dude. Me? Like, fuck, dude. All right, whatever. You're the one that did it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just here showing up for you, cheerleading for you. Yeah, fucking do it, man.
Yeah.
Do it. Because, like, going back to that point, like, if they don't show up for you, like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm showing up for myself.
Right.
Every fucking day, dude.
Yeah.
And the people that show up, like, long term, it's like, oh, dude, I know you're showing up. If you don't show up, no big deal, dude. I don't care. I still show up for you.
Yeah.
I'm still going to show up.
Yeah.
That's all I can fucking do, you know?
Yeah.
Because when they call you, hey, you want to go to this thing? I got to go to that thing. Because that's like the universe or God saying, hey, show up because there's something there for you.
Right. And when I showed up, I got all this abundance of love and everyone was just so happy to see me. Dude, it was just, fuck, man. Because everyone's always been happy to see me, but it's always been like, let's take shots. Let's do this. It's party time.
Party.
You know? But now people are talking to me about business. They're talking to me about things. They're talking to me about sales. They're talking to me about, like, what do I think about this? They're offering me jobs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
it's completely changed from let's take shots.
Wow.
Let's get wasted to what do you think about this?
Yeah, wow.
You know?
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's magical.
Right.
Magic.
Yeah.
Because all you did, like, you don't have to, like, force it. You just have to keep showing up for yourself. Show up to the gym, show up to whatever the shit you're doing.
Yeah.
All those little things you're doing every day, just keep showing up. And then it just shows up for you.
Right.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Man, that's badass, dude.
Well, and I think it's because I believe in something now too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just like a free for all of whatever. Like, I truly believe in something. So I have something that I'm backing and that, like, I love. You
Right,
know?
man.
Whereas before, I didn't really have anything that I believed in. You
Wow.
know? It was just like, I believed in a lot of stuff, you know? But now I'm like, hey, this is the future. Me helping people. Me. And dude, sometimes just talking to somebody. That's all they fucking need, man.
Oh, yeah. Most often.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Just dump your shit. Get it all out. I'm cool. I got a fucking, like, a umbrella.
Yeah.
Because it ain't my shit. Yeah, it ain't my shit. I'll get it out.
Yeah.
While I listen. Oh, yeah, that's great. And then once we're done, it's like, all right, man, I got to go to another appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I love it.
Yeah.
They just want someone to fucking listen to them and feel understood, you know? That's it. That's why we're here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, dump it out, man.
Yeah. Sometimes dude, you can also tell when, remember that girl that messaged Caitlin about, like, whether or not, he can't be a millionaire, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Totally. Dude.
That girl?
Yeah.
Dude, last time I was around her, we were at that fucking BSU football game thing, and she was telling a story, and I just felt so uncomfortable because it was just all, like, about her looks, and, like, it was just so weird because it was so conceited, you know? And I could feel the whole, and, you know, I feel more these days, right? So I could feel the energy in the whole group just, like, cringe, you know? And I was like, and dude, she just kept going on, like,
yeah, oblivious
to everyone feeling fucking awkward. And, oh, man, it's like, dude, poor thing.
That's like one of those Mean Girls from the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oblivious, you know?
Yeah.
Just oblivious, which is, I mean, whatever. That's the game you play.
Yeah. Damn.
Easy to spot them.
Yeah.
But fuck, dude, we all fucking playing a game, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like to me, like now, like running into her, it's like, oh, now I know what game you play. I'm always just super cool with her.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, dude, I already know the game, you know?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's
And
too
she
easy.
wasn't looking to invest anyways.
No.
Yeah.
No, she'd look for a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with her actually wanting to invest.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I already hit up Bryce. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, hit him up.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, right on.
Yeah, Bryce is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
He's killing it right now. all of his videos and stuff. Like he's really fucking,
Yeah, man.
He inspires me all the time to keep fucking
Me
getting
too.
better on social media and stuff. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
killing
man.
it, dude.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I hope this real estate thing works out for him.
Me too, man. Big ass development.
Yeah, fucking over 1,000 acres or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a big development in South Dakota or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a big ass fucking. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep buying that crypto, dog.